Good morning, everybody. We're going to conclude the truncated week of reviews with another biopic in our biopic review series. This time we're going to take a look at the Bob Dylan biopic, A Complete Unknown, starring Timothy Chalamet as Bob Dylan and Edward Norton as Pete Seeger. And it also stars Elle Fanning. This movie starts just as Bob Dylan is coming to New York for his very first recording session with Columbia Records from Hibbing, Minnesota. And it covers right up to the point, just right after the Newport the Newport Folk Festival in 1965, when he went electric, and it covers right before he had his motorcycle accident. But this movie, I was kind of unsure when I first heard that this movie was going to be coming out. I was kind of unsure, if I like it, because number one, I hadn't heard of Timothy Chalamet before, and number two, I was of the mind that who could play Bob Dylan and make it believable? And Timothy Chalamet certainly did that. I mean, he embodied Bob Dylan. I mean, he got him down pat. And I was very, very, very pleased with his performance as Bob Dylan. I love this movie. And another performer that really performer that really got embodied well is that of Joan Baez. The actress that played Joan Baez really got her down. I mean, her speaking voice, and I'm not sure if she's saying, the actress sang, but the actress really got her speaking voice down. It was really, this movie was really, really well done. And by the way, Timothy Chalamet did all his own singing, or most all his own singing and playing, I believe, in the movie. And it was directed by the same director that directed Walk the Line, the Johnny Cash movie, which, by the way, we will be also covering in the biopic review series at some point. And like I said, it covers just as Dylan went electric. We get to see him go electric in the at the Newport Folk Festival, and it covers all the hubbub, surrounding that. And to me, I didn't understand, the problem with it, because Bob Dylan was just evolving, from electric to folk, but, from folk to, electric. And I think the problem was that his audience, was so used to seeing, him as a folk musician, they couldn't handle his evolution. And, as a result of that, they didn't handle it well. And the only thing that the only misstep that the director got wrong, and I was watching some of the documentaries and the special features, you know, included with Blu-ray, and the only thing that the director got wrong is that he put the line where somebody screams out Judas to Bob, or they called him Judas. The director put that line, as happening at the Newport Folk Festival, which it didn't. It actually happened on his tour, his first electric tour of, England. And, the director, I think, said why he put that line there, which I can't remember why, but like I said, this movie is so good. It's so good, and and actually, what kind of spurred me into seeing this movie, because I wasn't going to see it. But what kind of changed my mind is Timothy Chalamet. I had seen him in Wonka, from 2018, and I wasn't going to see that movie also because I was so, I was so into the Gene Wilder version of Willy Wonka. Nobody can play it like Gene, but I kind of finally decided to pull the trigger and see Wonka, and I was very surprised. And so, it was good. It was so good too. But I love, A Complete Unknown. I mean, not enough to buy it, but I love A Complete Unknown. And before I end things, before I close out the video, I wanted to say that I'm getting ready to read the book that this movie is based on, and I'm thinking about doing a review of it for my Bowers Bookshelf and the Read About Rock review series here. So be looking for those. There'll probably be the review for the Dylan book will probably be both on this channel under the Read About Rock as part of the Read About Rock review series and my Bowers Bookshelf channel. So be looking for those videos coming soon. By the way, this movie was released on Christmas Day of 2024, and actually, the release date will say Christmas Day 2024 in the video. So if you haven't checked A Complete Unknown out, please do. If you're a Dylan fan, you won't be disappointed. Oh, and one more thing. The guy that played Johnny Cash in the movie, because Johnny Cash also played the Newport Folk Festival at the same time Dylan did, or the same year. The guy that played Johnny Cash was so good that I thought maybe it was Joaquin Phoenix, that, because he played him in Walk the Line, and I thought maybe the director asked him to reprise the role, but it wasn't. But it was the fellow that played Johnny Cash was very good also. But and Edward Norton, got Pete Seeger down pat. I mean, both his singing voice and his speaking voice. I mean, he nailed him. I mean, so this movie is fantastic. If you haven't checked it out, please do. This review can also be found over on my Buyer's Bookshelf channel under the Books on the Big and Small Screen review series. I give this 5 stars. However, the movie didn't win a single award it was nominated for. Shot and produced by Amber, audio and video provided by WeVideo and the YouTube Music Library, screen recordings taken from IMDb and Wikipedia, photos taken from Google Images. Achieved using iPicky.com.